Hello everybody, today I am in Balloch in Scotland and this is Loch Lomond to my left. I'll try and get you a better view in a minute, but it's a stunning day to be alive here in the autumn in Scotland. The trees are just turning a different colour now, all of them. Just look at this view. Look at that, Loch Lomond. Fresh air, can't beat it. Gonna have to go faster. Today, it's got a bit of a cloud cover, but I'm by the side of Loch Long on the way to Oban today. It's a stunning loch. There's a lot of birds around as well. Oyster catchers, herons, cormorants. Got so many birds to see, and a nice mountain there as well. I just want to really say a bit quick message today because I want to talk a bit about living in the present moment, and I do this a lot. Living in the present moment can be a difficult thing because when we have events from the past weighing on our minds and we have things in the future that we want to plan for, it can be difficult to find a balance to stay in the present. But the present at the end of the day is where we develop ourselves. It's the only thing that exists. The past is there for us to learn from, and the future is unshaped. It is only shaped in the present moment, and our experiences and senses and kind of our mindset in the present moment. So therefore, we have a duty to stay as firmly rooted in the present moment as we can, while still having a dream and ambition for the future and knowledge of our experiences and lessons that we have learned, that we should be learning from our past. And in the present moment can be the only way we can really improve ourselves as humans, because it's all about self-improvement. It's all about finding who we are, finding our passions, our desires, our drives, what gives us motivation, what I keep talking about all the time in my videos. It's about understanding our purpose and making decisions in our life based on our higher selves, based on our highest expression, not forced by what other people say, not forced by what we think we should be doing according to society and according to our past beliefs. We have to let go of all of that and serve our highest expression, because that is our duty. The Creator has put us here and we don't want to waste our life. We are humans living, spiritual beings living human experiences, and we don't want to waste the life the Creator has given us by making poor decisions based on circumstances that don't serve us anymore. We need to be making decisions based on our higher selves in every moment, in the present moment, as best as we can. That's when the future is then shaped. I love all the little train stations here in Scotland. The lovely views. So we're on our way to Oban this afternoon, getting a 12 o'clock train. Still cloudy, but so nice, the air at this time of year. So fresh. Might do a bit of gym here. Any excuse to do a bit of gym.
Get it on the way back.
to the seafood capital of Scotland. Nice fresh seafood market here. We just had lunch, some mussels, nice smoked salmon sandwich. They sell so much here, such good produce. So everybody, I find myself in Oban today, a fishing village, the seafood capital of Scotland. It's a stunning place. Lots to see. There's like a coliseum at the top over there, and there's a very interesting obelisk on an island over there. See if we can zoom into it now. Look at that, like it's some sort of obelisk there. Very interesting. Lovely, lovely place. Look at this view here in Oban. Look at all of these islands here. This is where the obelisk is over there. Got a nice little monument here as well. Absolutely stunning view as we're coming over this hill. Just coming over this hill, we've got a castle. Definitely going to go and see that one. So look at this castle on top of that hill there, and I've got a suspicion that the obelisk at the other side on the island is actually, the angle of it is exactly in line with that castle, as I see so many on these old world buildings. But right now I can't really think about that because the view is just incredible and the sound of the sea against the rocks. Fantastic place. This is Oban here, so I've got a feeling that Oban, yeah, like you remember it said on that sign, is close to the Celtic kingdom, and I feel the energy here is, yeah, very special. It's an ancient place.
Cold, isn't it?
Hello everybody. Right now I'm on the boat going to the Isle of Mull. We've just set off from the port of Oban. Well, we're setting off from the port of Oban soon, and just look at it today. Full sun, absolutely stunning. Look at that for a view. Hello everybody. Right now I'm on the Isle of Mull, having just come off that boat there, and this right here is one of the best views I've ever seen. Just look at them mountains in the distance. You can't see it too well on this camera, it's much better in real life. But yeah, it's an absolutely incredible view. And this island has many sacred sites, it has many stone circles, a lot of history, and at least 4 castles I've heard as well. I don't know how much we're going to be seeing today. Maybe one day I'll come back when I get my van, or another time, and just explore it better, but for this time we've only come as a foot passenger, so we're only going to be taking a few buses and we might not even get to see any of the sites. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I know about this island. I mainly come for the views because, yeah, I'm just exploring the nature around Scotland, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's really exceeding my expectations, just like looking at these views, as I've never been in this part of the world before. So yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Lovely, lovely smell of the sea as well.
We're just following the head. That's what we're doing as well. I doubt we'll all get on that bus. But I mean, there's the temple.
Fantastic church here in Balamori. Look at the cavity magnetron right at the top, looks proper old. Again, it turned into a restaurant, so many of these buildings were. Hello everybody, today we are heading towards the castle that I showed you the other day, and it's a nice little walk going up to it, but just take a look at this rock on the left hand side with the trees growing out of it. Look at that. Sorry about my hat. There's the castle in the distance, the sea's on the left, and just look at them trees growing out of it at the top. It's absolutely incredible. Lots of presents around this area. We'll see what we can discover at the castle. Just look at that for a view. The obelisk is over there to the left. It says here that legend has it that this rock right here was where an ancient heroic warrior of the Celtic mythology, Fingal, would tie his mighty dog Bran. So we just tie him up to this rock. I could think of worse place to get tied up to. If you can look out to this view. It says here where we're standing and where that rock was would have once been submerged underneath the water. So the sea would have once apparently gone up to this level and has retreated back. So that huge rock was literally a huge sea cliff. Smells so nice as well, the autumn, the leaves. There's not many smells I like better than the autumn when the leaves fall and it's really nice, fresh. Can't really describe it, but just when you go out, just do a big deep breath and proper feel the shift in the seasons. So nice. Right now I'm on the grounds of Donnelly Castle here in Oban, and look at all of these trees. We've got a yew here, and wow, this looks like a giant redwood, but I'm not too sure actually, but it is actually huge. Look at that for a trunk there. The rhododendron here, these are actually rare, these rhododendrons like this, growing like this. So look at that. See, this is why I keep going on about the importance of the Celtic tree, Oban, and the significance of trees, how important they are, because we're here in the land of the Celts and in Scotland, and they understood the significance of the trees and how sacred they were. Like for example here, how rowan was considered a protective tree by many cultures, and now we've just lost our connection to the trees, where we really need to regain that connection. So everybody, this is the ruin of Donnelly Castle, or Donnelly Castle, here in Oban. Probably the best view from a castle you'll ever see. So the angle at the obelisk in the distance over the other side on the island is the exact same angle facing as the castle itself. Like I always mention in my videos, going around places like this. So right now I'm inside the castle, what's left of it anyway. It's quite a small room really. I expect it to be bigger, especially for the price you pay, £9 to go around the site. It's ridiculous really having to pay for sites that were, you know, being taken over by certain bodies that claim to have our interests at heart when really they don't. They're hiding things. Oh, we can actually go up. Let's have a look. Didn't know we could go up. There we go. And people really underestimate the importance of the British Isles regarding the world's importance to spirituality. It's one of the key points, well, if not the key point, for the Earth's shift in consciousness, with the amount of ley lines through it. And yeah, it's just a very powerful site, because if you're looking at it from a spiritual perspective, the amount of stone circles, castles, monoliths hidden around. We've got so many things ruined and destroyed that aren't there anymore that were there. In ancient Britain, it would have been completely unrecognisable to it is now. Even now it's still sacred and it still holds its energy, but once, I'm telling you, it was one of the, well, if not the most sacred place in the whole world. And yeah, I can really feel it here in Scotland, here in the land of the Celts. And that's where the British spirituality really came from. And the truth of the stone circles, the Oban tree language, Oban language in general, where they place their knowledge in the stones on the land, and they explain their spirituality in terms of energy and feeling in the heart centre.